here. It's almost time for my final submission. I feel like I've been mentioning how close I am to deadline season, how I'm midway through deadline season, how I'm currently being suffocated by deadlines for the last God knows how many videos. But now I feel like this is the truly appropriate time to say I'm so close to my final portfolio submission. It is due in 3 days time. I don't know how I feel about that. I am making my way through it. Like, the previous video was where I did like a lot of work done. I genuinely did. Now I'm not even that stressed. Like, normally I'm pulling all-nighters by this point, it feels like, but sleeping schedule's been pretty good and I'm slowly but surely making my way through my deadlines, which is really encouraging. It's one of those things that even though I have a to-do list, even though I'm slowly but surely making my way through that to-do list, it does keep getting longer and longer and longer, and I feel like I could go on like this forever and just keep adding things to do, but that's not going to happen. I've only got 3 days. I'm about to go to studio soon. This will be a very studio heavy vlog. Lots of studio work, lots of ordering takeout, finishing deadlines, pretty much it. But I'd say I'm pretty content with how all my work is going. I've also just returned from London like 2 days ago because I took a little few-day trip right before deadlines. Maybe not ideal, but it's fine. And I went to Veggie Pret and I bought a few croissants, so now I've just been eating them for breakfast every day because I stocked up. I had to microwave this one as they're not the freshest, but I'll just quickly have this for breakfast and then head out for studio. Good morning. I'm just finishing with breakfast and I will be heading out to studio in just a sec. It's my last full day before the submission. Like, this time tomorrow I will have hopefully I will have already submitted it. Basically I've got like a digital portfolio submission and also like a physical pin-up presentation sort of thing. I'm nearing the end to both of them. Like, I've just got a few little things to fix up to finish with both of them. I've been really good this Easter break. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to like put myself down in any way, which sometimes I tend to do. I've worked really hard for the last few weeks and I think that's primarily why I'm able to have like a relatively good sleeping schedule now. I feel like I'm so much more organized and on top of everything than I was, well, definitely much more than I was last semester. There was definitely more of a time crunch for me, whereas now I'm feeling confident, I'm feeling good. It's around 11ish now, but I already like checked 2 things off of my to-do list, just like doing it for my bed. So we're nearing the end, hopefully. I need to go to workshops potentially to like fix up one little thing. Here's the thing, like, I could technically be done now, but it's mostly like little imperfections or little things that I'm making better, if that makes sense. Like, I could just fully submit what I've got right now and I'd be content with it. So if I'm being honest, whatever I get done by tonight, I think that'll be it. I'm actually shocked how well I'm coping deadline wise. Yeah, it's kind of a surreal feeling that this is my last deadline, my final deadline for design. Don't get me wrong, I've still got an exam coming up in a few weeks time, but I'm not as stressed about that. Yeah, it's actually shocking how well everything's gone time-wise. I mean, we will see tonight, but I'm feeling pretty content, pretty confident, which is a first for my design submissions. So I'm finally done with deadlines. This feels so weird. Like I don't even know how to fully conceptualize the fact that I'm done with deadlines. Actually, no, I've got one exam coming. It's quite far away and I've not done anything for this course for weeks, if not months at this point. My last assessment, my last lecture was weeks ago. So I've kind of disassociated from the fact that I still have an upcoming deadline, which to be honest is quite a big one, but I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to think about that. I just submitted a massive part of my assessment. It has been a long time coming. If you have been here for this journey, I feel like the last 5-ish weeks of videos at least have been me talking about this massive deadline, if not this whole semester. Like there's always some massive deadline coming. I'm always working towards like my final portfolio submission, it feels like, and that has finally been done. I'm kind of struggling with this like emptiness in my life because the portfolio takes up so much of my time and now it's finished, now it's complete. I don't know what to do with myself. More than anything, I'm just really excited for all the things I have planned for the next few weeks. I've had an ongoing to-do list of things to do when I'm finally done my portfolio, and now it's here. Like I'm struggling to process the fact that that deadline has now passed and I'm fully done with it. It's all completed, it's done, there's no taking back. So I did stay up quite late last night just so that I could finish it, just so I could submit it before the morning. Like I really wanted to go to sleep knowing that everything is submitted, everything is done, because I have technically until noon the next day to submit, but I just wanted it done, honestly. And in the past I would normally like pull an all-nighter and just like go to sleep at 9 a.m. or whenever I submitted it. This time I'm really proud that I managed to do it at like an okay time. Like I think I went to sleep at 4 and I was at the library, so that it took me a while to come back. So either I'm getting much better at my time management skills or I just did a lot of the work in advance. Regardless, I'm really happy with not needing an extension, not needing extra time, being done with everything kind of in advance. It feels really good to have my academic life together. Also, I'm really happy with the semester's work. Like personally, I don't really put too much pressure on grades themselves, but it's more important to me to like be happy with the work I produce, and I think I'm much happier with the work I did this semester than last semester. Very happy for this chapter, my academic life, to be over. I've still got, as I said multiple times, one more assessment, but that's not due for almost 2 weeks. I'm letting myself have a few days to rest and recharge because it feels like it's been non-stop work for weeks at this point, and I think I deserve a break. Thank you for sticking with me for this final deadline. It's been an intense semester, but we're nearing the end. See you in my next video.